So today was one of those days where you actually think that you actually f things up. Like literally. I lost $18,000 out of my account. My account entirely was actually $18,000 and I lost it. Everything. I lost everything today. Then, of course, I recovered. But in this specific video, I'm gonna share everything. How I lost it and then how I recovered it. This was in today's session. This is what I actually did this morning. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. Hey everyone, Christian here on YouTube. Welcome to a brand new video. Today, I actually had a trading session with Pocket Option in the morning. With people in the BLW Binary Master app. Sorry for cursing, by the way. This is the BLW Binary Master app. In case you guys are not familiar with it, is where I trade 100% live every single day. I share my screen, we place trades together, I answer questions, and so on and so on. If you guys want to check it out, I'm gonna have the link to it in the description of this video. I only send my trades right here. Like, I don't actually send it per se, but I actually trade live with you every single day at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Is it? No, it's 8 a.m. Mountain Time. So yeah, it's 14 GMT. That's bottom line. This is exactly what happened today. And yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what is it that we did. If by any chance you want to use the exact same broker I'm using, is this one right here called Pocket Option. Pocket Option is by far the best broker for binary options in 2025. And it's a broker that I've been using since 2018 or something like that. I'm not even sure. But yeah, this is the broker I'm using. And when we trade, this is the broker that we all use because we're trading OTC. Now, why is it that I lost money in my account? First of all, I don't know, man. It's just like the pairs, for some freaking reason, they're all trash. I'm not even sure. Let me see if I get the session I had. This is the first setup that we had. As you can see, or I'm not even sure if that's the first one we entered. Hold on. All right, so yeah, this is the first one we entered. If we actually go and jump into the 5-minute candlesticks, which we did, there we go. This was AUD USD. Then we jump into the 1-minute candlesticks and we enter basically where we were supposed to enter. I was trading with $700 per trade. I had a total of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 entries on here. It's normal. That's the way I actually trade. And take a look at the freaking RSI 30 level completely broken. I even told them in the webinar, like, if this actually breaks, I mean, there's no way it's gonna come up. I mean, what do we do right here, right? And after 1 minute, guess what? $5,600 lost. It never came back. It's like it broke all of the criteria that we had. We already know that there's no 100% accurate strategy and sometimes you're gonna lose money and that's fine. But this was a pretty intense trade, like completely weird. It was just a break on trending. Take a look. So yeah, this is the first one that we lost. Then the second one, it was this one right here. Take a look. The setup is perfect. Take a look at the setup. Perfect stochastic, perfect RSI, perfect resistance level being reached. And then I actually go into the 1-minute candlesticks and I do see a pretty good trading zone, a resistance right here being respected. I think this one I won him. Did I? Yeah, I won this one. Take a look. Yeah, this one was to recover. Out of $18,000, I was actually standing at what, like $13,000. I was down for like $4,000 or something like that. And then we entered at USD PKR. I recovered something there too. There you go, as you can see. And then out of $18,000, I was at $16,000. So I was $2,000 down. And I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and find one more trade and that's it. And so we were able to find which one. I think it was, yeah, it's one of AUDCAD. I'll never forget you. I realized that there was a good, oh, GBP, where was it? I'm sorry, it just takes forever. There you go. I actually took a look at GBP JPY and this is what I saw. I realized that there was a good resistance level, RSI perfect, stochastic perfect, and everything was actually perfect. Right? And take a look. These were the trades that I placed with the people in the group. And I was like, realized that I was losing around $3,000. I actually got really pissed, if I can be honest with you. And this came to my mind. I actually told him that at the beginning of yesterday's session. I'm like, I'd rather lose the $10,000 in one setup than, I don't know, making $300 a day. That's not enough for my expenses. I need to get to 100 grand this month. And so I don't know. I was like, look, if I actually lose all of my money in this specific trade, that's fine. I can deposit 10,000, 20,000 more tomorrow. But like, I'm not gonna be against like $300 or whatever. I actually got not emotional, but I got revenge trading. Not gonna lie. It continued to jump. Take a look. And since it jumped, I enter more trades. And then I enter more trades and take a look at this specific moment. 2 minutes away from my actual expiration time, and this was happening. Right there, I was quite pissed, to be honest with you. But then we had two candlesticks that were insane. This one was a red one, brought everything to this level. So it was all about the new candle. And take a look at the drop on this freaking I freaking loved it. And take a look. It made me $21,000. I risked everything in it. If this candle would have jumped, I would have lost $18,000 today. True that. And I wouldn't regret it, honestly. Not recommending you to do the same, but what I'm saying is, man, you gotta play your cards. I played my cards. I was willing to lose that money, and I was like, fuck it. I mean, if I lose it, I deposit tomorrow, but I'm not just gonna be defeated by some freaking pair, GBP, JPY. Thankfully, I won this time. I don't recommend you to invest all of your money unless you're willing to lose it. But yeah, hopefully, you know, you learned the lesson like this. I don't recommend you to invest all your money, and I don't recommend you to invest something that you can afford to lose. I can't afford to lose the 20 grand. That's why I did it, but you don't have to. But let's say you're willing to lose $300, then boom, go all in with the $300. If you win, that's awesome. If you lose, you could afford that. It's all about the math, how much you can afford, how much I can afford. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, I did mention that I was actually doing some live trading today with the people inside of the Master App. So basically, this is where I was doing it. I was actually having a live webinar. I do it every day, actually. I was having a live webinar in the Master App, Trading 100% Live. A lot of people actually got emotional as well. It happens, you know. We've had, let me take a look at the numbers this month. So far this month, I'm at 68.18%. It's trash, man. It's literally trash. And I was actually doing okay last week. But this week with the new daylight savings, I don't know, something is changed or whatever, because I'm losing a lot. Take a look. Yesterday was pure losses. Today, 3 wins, 2 losses. Monday was 3-0. That was actually good. So far, I'm at an average of $425 profit. Honestly, it's not the best, but I don't know. It could be worse. Last month was actually completely different. Last month, I ended up at 87.93%. A lot of people were like, hey, made a lot of money or whatever, but this month, we gotta take it, right? But yeah, if you want to trade 100% live with me on Telegram, all you got to do is go to blw.binarymasterApp.com. I'm gonna have the link to it in the description of this video, and yeah, you'll be able to join the Telegram channel and start trading 100% live every single day with me. So the invitation is right there. Now, I did mention during the webinar that I have a small account right now, and last month I went to 90 grand and withdrew like 70 grand or something like that. It was 68,000 actually. So I stayed at $10,000 out of my trading account. And yes, I've doubled that account in almost 2 weeks, which is extremely good, but I'm not used to this. You know, I'm at $21,000 on March the 12th, and I usually withdraw at the end of the month, whatever profits I was able to make. And if I actually withdraw $10,000 right now, I'm screwed. All right. I have a lot of expenses to actually cover. And yes, I have some other income sources, affiliate marketing. I have real estate, I have businesses, but I have like each income source has its own expenses, and trading specifically is for trips, for house, and sometimes to reinvest, but most of the times it's to actually, you know, cover the let's say the fun stuff. And $10,000 is not gonna make it. So what I'm going to do is that I'm gonna have to be more aggressive for the next 2 weeks. That's it. I'm gonna have to do it, because a big account for me. Back last year, I was trading with an account of $200,000, and I could afford to, but obviously I didn't withdraw for 2 months. in order to bring the account all the way to 300. But then the withdrawal covered the 3 months in advance. Now I decided to do this monthly, and I don't know, it's giving me a headache to trade with such small like $500. Like, what the hell? And I'm gonna have to be more aggressive. That's it. There's no other solution than that. So yeah, I just wanted to give you like the difference, because I did mention on the webinar that couldn't trade with small account anymore. That's the difference. That you can risk more. Yes, you make more, but in specifically my case, I'm more used to making $5,000-$10,000 a day than making $1,000 to $3,000. Okay, but yeah, that's what I wanted to advise. Now I do want to cover that I recovered on the trade because I was very, very lucky. I wasn't expecting, to be honest, I wasn't expecting to recover everything. All I wanted to do was to actually end to, I don't know, like this, like $10,000, maybe $13,000 in profits. But making $21,000 was actually a lucky shot. All right, I made $3,000 today in profits, or yeah, pretty much 3,000. But I was okay going with it. $13,000 and so on, some money that I could play with and then increase it. But this happens because the strategy itself is actually really, really respected. As a matter of fact, if I actually go into this is the pair. Yeah, this is the pair. And if we go to 5-minute candlesticks, this was the candlestick that made me the profits. I think so. I'm not even sure. Hold on. Wow, I'm not even sure. Oh, it was this one right here. This was the one. This was the one that actually made me that profit. And as you can see, it actually went all the way to this area and then it retracted. It could have been worse. It could have just stayed there and do this, for instance, continue with the trend. But in the end, I guess when you actually like attach to a strategy, you follow it, you're strict to it. In the end, you don't have to like understand where the market is going to go. You just need to understand certain criteria so that you understand that, hey, yes, the market is doing this, but usually when these criteria are met, this is what happens in the market. It happens 70 to 90% of the times. So 7 out of 10, or at least 8 out of 10, this is gonna be respected. I was lucky that this was one of those 8 out of 10, but like I said in the previous point, you don't have to like risk all of your money, right? But yeah, I recovered because I stick to my strategy, and that's what you have to do. With this or any other strategy, you just gotta stick to it and pretty much, you know, respect the strategy criteria. And if you don't see all of the criteria being met, don't enter. Like literally right here, you can see that the stochastic is crossing position, amazing. The RSI is touching the 50 level, and that's it. It's a downtrend. It met all of their criteria. Probably the entry level was the one that was not good, but other than that, it was respected in the criteria, and that's what's important. Okay, so now I want to share with you the live position so that you pretty much enjoy it. I'm gonna cut the parts where I'm not trading so you only get to see the live trades. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you smash the like button, be subscribed for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.